Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Concept Clear. In today's class, we'll discuss about data representation in the subject of computer network. Okay, what is the meaning of representation? Representation is nothing but what type we are using. Okay, here data representation means what type of data we are using. Okay, here information today comes in different forms such as text, numbers, images and audio. Okay, data representation means what type of what type of data we are using. We are using that explains by the data representation. What type of data we are using in communication that represents data representation that tells us data representation. Data representation. Nowadays we have several representations. First one is the text, second one is the numbers and images, audio format and video. These all are the data representations in a computer network. We will discuss one by one. Okay, what is the first one? The first one is text. What is this text? It is in data communication, text is represented as a bit of patterns, or we can also say a sequence of bits that is nothing but zeros and ones. Okay, in data communication, text is represented as sequence of bits in brackets zeros and ones. Okay, the different set of bit patterns have designed to represent text symbols. Each set is called code and the process of representing a symbols is called coding. Okay, and what is the thing? Different set of bits patterns, different set of bit patterns. Okay, and each set is called code. Each set is called code and the process of representing symbols is called coding. Each set is called code. Okay, and representing symbols is called coding. Coding. Okay, in nowadays the American ASCII standards are using nowadays ASCII. What is the meaning of ASCII? Means American Standard Code Information Exchange. Okay, ASCII are using. Okay, the second representation is numbers. What are the numbers? Numbers are also represented by bit patterns. However, the code such as ASCII is not used to represent the numbers. Okay, here numbers are also used represented by bit, but ASCII not represents the numbers. Okay, but what ASCII not represents the numbers. Okay, here the number is directly converted into binary to simplify mathematical operations. Okay, here numbers numbers converted into binaries. Okay, and the third representation is images. What are the images? Images are also represented as a bit patterns only. Also represents by bit pattern, bit patterns. It is the simplest form. An image is composed of matrix pixels. Okay, images ఏమవుతాయి? Images are composed of matrix of pixels. Okay, pixel is nothing but what? Picture element, where each pixel is a small dot. Okay, each pixel is a small dot. Okay, the size of the pixel depends on the resolution. For example, an image can be divided into 1000 pixels, means 1000 pixels or 10,000 pixels. Okay, pixel is what? It is depends on resolution of image. Okay, and the fourth format representation is audio. Okay, what is the meaning of audio? The audio refers recording or broadcasting of a sound or a music. Okay, audio refers to the recording or broadcasting of sound or music, Recording of audio refers to recording of broadcasting or music. Audio is different from the text, numbers as well as the images. Okay, comparing these first three is different with audio is different nature, comparing with what? Comparing with text, numbers, images. It is continuous, not discrete. Okay, even when you use a microphone to change voice or music or an electronic signal. Okay, and the last type is video. And the last type is video. What is video? Video refers to recording of broadcasting of a picture or a movie. Okay, here what about the broadcasting of sound? But it refers to recording or broadcasting of image or movie. Okay, video can either produced as a continuously entity or it can be a combination of images. Okay, a video is what? Video is a combination of images or it is a continuous entity. Okay, and each discrete entity is arranged to convey idea of motion. Okay, here each entity contains what? Each entity contains motion. Each entity contains motion. Again, we can exchange a video into digital or analog signals. A video can converted into what? Digital form or analog form. digital form and log form. This is about the data representation in a computer network. If you have any doubts, please ask me in comment section. Thank you everyone.